Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You might think, well, 3.14, why got like a double and float? It's just some like a decimal number, like you can just use whatever you want. But to be honest, the double and floats can seems pretty similar, but even though you can like use the normal decimal numbers, but you've got like really precising, things can get like really different. And to be honest, I used to work in the finance, and there's like a typical finance example of some like risk management, because in the banking industry there are like lots of software that can doing all this calculation. And if you think about this, the interest rate that you put inside the bank is like a certain number, a certain decimal point, okay? And this normally is like a 1 year's rate. And if you think about this, 1 year's rate, and you have to divide it by 360. In finance terms, it's 360. Sometimes you got like 365. Doesn't really matter, or the actual date doesn't really matter. So basically, there is a division involved. If there are division involved, like every day, the number is a little bit different, okay? Because you got like a lot of decimal, okay? And there is a very typical theft here, because if you talk about this in risk management perspective, if someone made a system can actually change a tiny little bit of that decimal, so every time just pay less to their clients. But if think about it, the whole banking system calculate that and then pay less, they can actually get tons of money. And basically that's how this kind of theft works. And you know what? In order to solve that, you have to use a very precise data storage to do that. So yeah, luckily we got the pi here. So the pi, I just copy some of the like really high level precision pi here. Okay, so I'm going to copy this. Okay, and I'm going to paste it here, so you folks can actually see how many digits that they have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, really low number. And if you think about this, what about I place it here as well as place it here, and you run this. Remember, previously like 3.14, it prints precisely exactly the same. But if you run this and wait a bit, you know what? One can print everything, the other is just stop at 7. Okay? So if you look here, this should be 6. So it got like a 5 here, so you can add a little bit. So it's like a rounded up sort of scenario. And if you think about this, the float do not have that kind of precision, because float normally is store like 32 bits of data. Float store 32 bits of data. So normally you got like 6 to 7 decimal, okay? Decimal digits. But the double is different. Double is like a, as the name suggests, it's kind of double that. It's kind of like some crazy YouTube video. You want the money or want to double it to the next person, something like that. So it's 32 and then double that to, you know what? I'm going to copy that, place it here. 64 bits of data. So basically you can double that to 15 to 17 decimal digits. And the thing about this is actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, decimal digits. I'm going to add a random thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I believe it will exceed it. So let's think about this. Yeah, you can actually exceed the double. Even though the double is like really precise. You got like 9, 3 here. Okay, and 9, 3 here. All this 1, 2, 3, 4 will not be added. So you got like still you got like limits, unless you do something like really crazy. You won't exceed it, but you know what? If you like exceed it, you're going to like change a little bit, use some like a workaround to do that. So yeah, this do require. This is not like 100% precise mathematics here. Okay, so yeah, that's the difference between double as well as float.